Or what does your color say? What does your eye color say about your personality? Or what Avengers character are you? What flavor of ice cream are you? What color are you? What element are you? Or what type of dog breed are you? Well, we spend a lot of our time on the internet, and we tend to go on Facebook and we find these quizzes, and we take these kind of quizzes and they're interesting, but why take these kind of quizzes when you can rely on the Myers-Briggs personality type indicator? So I will tell you more about Myers-Briggs right now. I have always been interested in personalities because I tend to see the differences in people, and I came across the Myers-Briggs type indicator, which I will tell you about right now. In high school year, I was taught by this teacher, this health professor, about the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and he taught me about it. And I was interested in personality types, so I did research on the Myers-Briggs type personalities. Okay, so first I will tell you about who Myers-Briggs were. This is Catherine and this is Isabel. They worked on the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and they studied human behaviors, and they studied together. This is Isabel, this is the daughter of Catherine, and they studied it. They studied the Myers-Briggs type indicator for 4 decades. Let me see. Okay, according to the website of the Center of Applications of Psychological Type, Myers-Briggs type indicator was created by Isabel Briggs. She had a bachelor's degree in political science. They analyzed people for, okay, I already said that. And they based their analysis on Carl Jung's theory, which Carl Jung had developed a theory about personality types, and it kind of related to the one they had built, which was the Myers-Briggs type indicator. So they came across Carl Jung's theory in the 1923, and they spent 2 decades building the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and they created an actual test in 1943 with pen and pencil, and they collected thousands of data of people. And so why did Isabel create the Myers-Briggs type indicator? So according to Myers-Briggs Foundation, published in 2003, this test was made so that people could identify and understand the differences between others. So she basically created this so people could understand themselves better, and so that people can have better lives by seeing the differences in other people. So now that I told you about Myers-Briggs and who she and her family were, let me tell you why. I will tell you about the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Okay, so the Myers-Briggs type indicator is a test that identifies personality types, strains, and preferences. So there are 16 types of personalities, and the Myers-Briggs type indicator allows you to explore the personality of the person, such as what they like, what they dislike, their weaknesses, and what type of career would be good for them, and the compatibility with others. So, next one. Oh, this is just a funny little cartoon thing of all the different types and how you can fit into one of them. So I was this one. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. So next one. Okay, so these are the 8 traits to identify the personality types. And there's extroversion and introversion. The extroversion and the introversion are the easiest ones to identify, because extroversion are people that are outgoing and loud. So I think I'm kind of that extroversion, I can tell. And then the introversion are people that are more quiet and tend to like to read books a lot. That's what I've heard. And then there's sensing and intuition, thinking, feeling, judging, and perceiving. Let me see. So you get 4-letter codes by answering these questions, and then that determines your personality type. Let me see. So now that you know about the scale, I will. Oh, and after you know your 4-letter code, it tells you your Myers-Briggs type indicator. Next slide. Okay, so how do you find Myers-Briggs? So you can just Google it, and yeah, Google it, or you can go to Kersey.com. I think it's a better website to go on and to explore about the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Okay, so according to an article taken Inventory of Myers-Briggs published in 2008, Bruce Rosell, founder and principal of Rosell Leadership Strategies, he utilizes a Myers-Briggs type indicator. So what Bruce Russell thought was that many people take other quizzes or little tests to find about their personality type, but he says that we should rely on the Myers-Briggs because it has more accuracy of determining a person's personality type. And it also helps in business to find your career choice and your career path. So now that I told you how to find Myers-Briggs type indicator, now I'm going to conclude. So, let's see. Okay, first I talked to you about Myers-Briggs and the history of Myers-Briggs. Then I told you about the scales of the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Lastly, I told you how to find the Myers-Briggs on Google and Kersey.com. So, okay, next one. According to the Myers-Briggs type indicator, I am an ENFP because I am outgoing, and it's kind of hard to explain, but there's a lot of things that explain why I'm an ENFP. So, wouldn't you like to know what your personality type is?